everyone, thanks so much for joining me. I'm Asana from Audri&Asana, and today we're going to do a hip mobility flow and a little bit of core combined with that. So basically we're going to open up our hips, we're going to make sure that we have the mobility we need to stay young and move our body, and we're going to do some really strong core moves that are a little bit different, and we're also going to do a little flow. So let's start with our knees spread wide open in child's pose. So take your knees to the edge of the mat and drop your hips back slowly, and then come back up, and we're going to just move this way just a few times just to get in there nice and juicy. Let's come up and down, bring your hands forward, stretch your arms out a little bit, rock back and forth, come back up, your fingertips. Now drop your forehead to the mat, push yourself back, get into those hips. You can bring your arms down by your head if your shoulders are tight. Then we're just gonna ground ourselves right here. We're gonna rock our head side to side into the earth, making the connection. And start rocking your hips side to side a little bit. If this is too much for you, you can bring your knees in a little bit and then come back again and try it again. So it could be a little hard right at first to get your legs in the right position. Take a deep breath in through your nose and blow it all out. Okay, now come up to your hands and knees. Bring your knees in closer together. We're going to drop our stomach down to the floor in cow pose, and then we're going to rock back. We're going to roll our shoulders forward into cat pose and rock forward in front of your fingertips. Then drop your elbows and drop down into cow pose. Go back again and come back up. So this is a rolling cat-cow. Come forward, drop your elbows, chin to the ground, tail up, rock back. Again, a few more times. Come on up, rock over your fingers, come down, arch your back the opposite way, and come up into cat pose. And again, drop your stomach down to the ground, drop your elbow and your chin, come back. Come back up. Into tabletop position. We're going to reach our right leg out, and then we're going to bring it to the side and touch as far forward as you possibly can. If you can just go here, that's fine. Come in just as much as you can. So then we're going to bring it back up, come back, and then go back over to the side behind you. And then drop down, and you get into the outside of your thigh right here. And come back up, arch over, reach out, and touch the ground. Bring your foot up, over, drop behind, and come down and do that nice stretch. Let me do it one more time and do the other leg. Come up, reach over, foot down to the ground, pick it back up, come over, back behind you, drop down. Come back up, then place your right knee back onto the ground, and then we're going to get it set up in your tabletop again, nice and solid. We're going to reach our left foot back, then we're going to bring it up and over to the side as far as you can. You don't have to go super far, just whatever you can do. Come up, come back around, place it behind you, drop into that hip. The first time you're really going to feel this. Come back up, around. Come back. Lift your foot up, come back to the other side. Do nice arches. We need 3 here. Come back up, arch over, leg to the front. Come back up, roll around, go down to the ground, drop in. When you drop into this hip, you're really going to feel it. It's a really nice stretch. Come back up, back into tabletop. Now let's open up our chest a little bit. Place your left hand in the middle of your mat. Reach your right arm up. And then tuck it underneath and bring your shoulder to the ground. And then take your left hand, reach it forward. Or you could wrap it behind you. Come back up. Reach up. Come down again. We're just going to hold it for a second. Come back up. Down underneath. Reach your arm forward. And then try to do a little balance by reaching your foot back in space. And then if you can, try to lift it. Bring it back down. Come back up into tabletop. Fingers spread softly wide. Let's do one cat-cow just to get ourselves balanced again. Now put your right hand in the center of your mat. I like to spread my knees a little bit wider for this, just to get more balance. Reach your left arm up, and then roll it underneath you. And you can reach forward. Come back. Up, arm up, back down. Reach right forward. Then right arm up. Back down. Reach forward. Come back up. Come back into your tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes under, lift our knees up, and then drop our hips back up to the sky. Come into downward dog. Let's pedal out through our feet, back and forth. I like to reach my right foot out and off to the side, and that gets a little bit more in your hip right through here. Isn't it? Come back up, do the other knee, other foot. Come back to center, and then we're gonna roll forward to cat roll forward into plank. Tight core, hold your plank right here. We're going to lift up our right foot. We're going to place it off to the side. We're going to lift it back up, place it off to the back, lift it up, down to the ground. Left foot up, place it off to the left, pick it up, drop it back behind your right foot, bring it back, plank. Tuck your stomach in. Shoulders over your wrists, tilt forward just a little bit, come into chaturanga, hold it, drop your feet back, rock up. You can leave your knees on the ground, or you can come up. It's kind of early, so we'll just leave our knees on the ground. Don't throw your head back too far, just kind of gently look up or straight ahead. Now we're going to tuck our toes, come back into plank, low plank, high plank, downward dog. Lift your right foot up, open up your hip, roll your knee around, roll your foot around, bring your foot back up, drop it off to the right. Bring it back up, place it back on the ground, lift your left foot up, open up your hip, roll your knee around, roll your ankle around, leg back up, drop it off to the left, pick it back up, downward dog. Come out into plank, chaturanga, upward dog, back to chaturanga, plank, downward dog. Come down in child's pose, or just have a seat. So tuck your toes underneath. We're just gonna sit here for a second and have some weight on the backs of our feet. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on YouTube. You can find all of our Audri&Asana workout videos at audriasana.live/workouts. And that's where you'll find the nude version of all of our videos. If you haven't already checked them out, you should. They're really great. Or sign up for our email and we'll send you some links. Go to our website, audriasana.live. Thank you. I'm out of breath.
Hello lovers, thank you for watching our video. We have so many more to offer you. So to see our full catalog with our lovely trainers and Audri and Asana, please go to www.audriasana.com. There you'll find everything under the sun: yoga, workouts, our video podcasts, and so much more. I hope to meet you there. Ciao.